Cherie Hanson here, sitting in my chair, finishing my morning routine of the cold bath and the Wim Hof breath, and checking my emails and making sure the reservations are being made and answered for my short stay hosting. When I talk today about the 4 days of frustration I've had so far trying to get signed up to pay the province for the privilege of having a short-term rental, and it's not working. And after 4 days, I got a message when you call them that tells you that they simply cannot get on the site with a Mac computer. And I was sitting with this and I'm going like, okay, so you set up a site where we're being penalized if we don't register by a certain time, and as I'm working away at it trying to get registered, that deadline goes past. And then I calm myself down with the thought, the world is fucked. Can I explain that to you, or do you need to have it explained? I think you probably don't need to have it explained. It is a time of such chaotic, strange, new images coming up. It's like we all dropped bad acid, and you think you were walking along a nice wide path, but no, it was the top of a cliff. And so what this does for me as a person, as I'm looking at it, as I'm dealing with it, is if you can't trust what that shows you is that the transition is so strong right now. We're swirling around in a tornado, and you reach for something and it just disappears out of your reach, and the table's upside down and the chair you were sitting in is swirling. So the old way of living was that we looked for our trust outside of ourselves. We looked for our sense of security outside of ourselves. We looked for the feedback loop to tell us that we were good from outside of ourselves. And it is no fun at all to be constantly put in the place where you are asked to let go of the past. I don't like it. I want to just get mad at somebody. Can you put up a picture of some 20-year-old tech? And I can just blame him for this, this chaotic sense of how to do things. The next thing that happened today was I opened the letter from Health and Safety BC to let me know that I may have sent in my medical report. I did it last year, buddy, but that I should check on that. And if it hasn't been set in, I can report to the licensing place and hand over my driver's license. I'm just, and this is a place I need to get back to. Because what happens is when I was in a place where I absolutely, to every single vertebrae in my spine knew the world was fucked, then I didn't react so intensely. It's like you're going to a door and it won't open. And if you believe that everything is shifting right now, you don't get as upset about the shifting. So the next stage of my thoughts today went to presentation, the present. And this is the way my mind works. It just kind of like a rock skipping along on water. It hits certain places and takes off and has another place it hits. We are in a time when we're being asked to shift our presence on the earth. I had an identity, I had a sense of self, I had a story, I had a past. All of these things were similar to putting on a costume and going on a stage. And what's happening right now is that is being challenged for me, and I think for most other people. What I'm doing isn't working. It's not working. And this whole idea that the normal is dead, corrupt, rotten, falling in a demolition zone is very challenging, because now we have to fall back into our own sense of self, and we're being asked to upgrade it. We don't like it. It's very much like I have a personal trainer now, and I go in and she goes, no, drop your shoulders. I came in here to feel better about myself, and all I'm getting is the fact that I have, so many issues with the neurons that are firing my nerves, the muscle connection, all of these things are not working correctly. And I come out of there with the sense that this is good. This is good. I'm being asked to pay attention to myself, to how I feel in my body, to how I'm moving, to what my goals are in my physicality as I walk on the surface of the earth. And so the journey is always to stay in the present. It's the safest place to be, okay? You're in a tornado, everything's swirling around. You just take a deep breath, you feel your body, you go, I am in a tornado. You go, yeah, the world is fucked. And then you can get to a place where you can fall into the now. And we can always deal with the now. The problem that I'm experiencing is I am bringing up so much past crap. Having parents who would slap my face if I did something wrong is just coming up. I can't work this government site. I'm trying to be a good girl, and I just can't. I don't even exist. It's kind of like school spirit series that I was watching the other day. These students are dead, and they're walking around, and they have no efficacy. They're there, but they're not there. And I liken it to how I'm feeling right now. I'm here, but if I try to prove myself with the outside world, it never works. It doesn't work. And so I have to fall back into trusting myself, I will get this. I will learn this. I will persist. This is just another thing that I need to learn. And there was a great affirmation that came up today when I was sitting in the ice water for 10 minutes. Every challenge I experience is growing me stronger. Every frustration that I experience is making me more powerful. And if I can return to that concept of it's a personal trainer, she's saying, 3 more. 3 more. Come on, slow it down. Really do that. And the universe is back there going, you can do this. You can do this. We're going to just fuck up all the possible sites that you need to use in order to run your business. And you know what the result will be? You will be more powerful and stronger. So I am returning to that headspace of, yes, the world is fucked, but I'm not expecting mommy and daddy, government, powerful people to make me feel better about myself. The only person who can do that is me. And then the first feeling I have coming up is, wow, this is so hard. Why did I sign up for this? And we can't blame ourselves. We didn't know when we were in between lives that coming into this one, we would come into a world that was fucked. It's just, we chose the assignment, in the idea of you're getting an assignment in the phone booth. You go into the phone booth and it said, this is your assignment. Should you choose to accept it, this message will destruct in 5 seconds. I just wish the message would destruct. Anyway, that's what I wanted to share with you today is you're not alone in feeling that you're alone. Let's just look at this with clear eyes. The world is fucked. Now what are you going to do about it? Are you going to make yourself stronger? Are you going to make yourself more loving? Are you going to make yourself more present? Are you going to work on your presence? When you go into a place and you're with people, what is your presence saying? Is it igniting fear and agitation and anger, or is your presence calming and loving? So really think about who you are, who you're becoming, what you want to do. You chose to come here. So don't try to blame anybody else for this. And I just want to say to you, as you're watching this, please subscribe to the video. I want to get the message out to people so that it can act as a kind of a seat belt as the car is flipping, as we're swirling around. How do I stay safe? You stay safe with your thoughts and your intentions, your breath work, your grounding practice. And if you aren't doing those things, holy crap, man. It's not good. I also want to let you know you can get a hold of me as a personal coach. I am helping so many people right now, just left and right, getting out there and being on purpose and being in a place where I can calm them down and assure them that it's going to be all right. And it not only will it be all right, but it's going to be fucking better than you ever imagined. And I want to say to you, thank you. I appreciate you.